Hello, welcome back to the Chess Mindset. In this video, I have a checkmate in 2 puzzle, and this one is going to be white to move. Now, this one is not too hard, but it does require you to understand a very important concept in chess. So if you want to have a go at this puzzle right now, then pause the video before I go over the solution. Okay, so hopefully now you've had some time to look at this puzzle, and the solution is this king to b2 move. And let me just go over a few other moves that you might have thought of first, okay? So first of all, we notice that this king, right, it's kind of stuck. It can't really go to this square because our knight is covering, and it also can't go to this g7 square because our pawn is covering that square. So the king can't move, which means that the only other moves that our opponent can make are bishop here and also pushing the pawn. So if we just make a waiting move like king to b2, then our opponent has to move the pawn or the bishop, right? But we'll get back to that later. First, let's go over a few other moves. What about just taking the bishop, right? But this runs into a problem because after the king takes, we don't really have a checkmate, right? If we push the pawn, then the king can just go here. And this is a checkmate in 2 puzzle, so this is not the solution. So we can't take the bishop. And if we take the pawn, then our opponent can just take the knight, and then we don't have a checkmate, right? Here, the bishop just takes the knight. So we can't take the bishop, and we can't take the pawn. And another move is maybe pawn here, right? And if our opponent takes, then we don't really have a checkmate again, right? Here, then they can just go here. And also knight here, opponent can just take. So again, we don't have a checkmate, which means that we need to make a waiting move, right? And the reason why we can't bring our king to b1 or a2 is because if we bring it to a2, then our opponent can just push the pawn and then give us a discovered check, which means we have to block the check. And obviously then we can't checkmate, right? If we go here, then our opponent can just take the knight. And also if we move our king to b1, then our opponent can also give us this check, which basically means we can't checkmate on the next move because we have to stop it, right? If we move our knight here, then they just take our knight and we don't have checkmate. So that's why the only move is king to b2, so that our opponent can't actually check us on the next move. And now we go back to the concept that I sort of talked about earlier. And this is going to be Zugzwang, right? So a Zugzwang is basically when our opponent has no good moves and we force them to make a move that just leads to checkmate. So for example here, our opponent, remember, they can't move their king because we're covering all the squares. So let's just say they move their bishop, right? They have to move the bishop to h7. And now we have this very nice checkmate with knight to f7, because this knight covers this square and our pawn covers this square, so the king has nowhere to go. So after king to b2, let's just say our opponent pushes the pawn, right? That's their only other move. And no matter if they push it 1 square or 2 squares, we're still just going to go knight to g6, and this will be checkmate. Because once again, this knight covers this square, and this pawn covers this square, so the king has no escape. So in order to solve this puzzle, we had to realize a very important concept called Zugzwang. And we have to realize that no matter what our opponent does, if they move the bishop, if they move the pawn, then we can just checkmate on the next move. So we have to make a waiting move with our king and make sure not to get checked, right? And then whatever our opponent does, we can just checkmate on the next move. So that's it for this puzzle. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And if you want to see more puzzles, then be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.